heading back to see Barrow during what is basically dev stream, and I'm watching it on the other screen trying to figure out what number it is because it doesn't actually say it. Oh, while running into a wall apparently. When, well, I missed the beginning of it. I missed the first 20 minutes and I was loading the game to do something else when I remembered, oh yes, they're meant to be rerunning this, doing that and doing the other. And then I realised this. 1 day event affinity booster. That means double the affinity. That is great while I am busy doing some weird things like leveling mag. Or even better if you are leveling one of the many tenet weapons. Because there is 12 of these things. 4 melee ones. 49%, that's not so bad. 46, of course you would be all in the 40s when I haven't got anything to buy you with that. Yeah, I'd like that at a higher rank, but it's that one I want. It's not, so we're fine. But all tenet weapons, and there's 12 of them that came with the Sisters of Davos. Yeah, I said that. Sisters of Porvos. Yeah, they all have to be formatted 5 times. That is the road to the new war. Bonus weekends. And I can't help but notice that one day, as it said in the top right hand of the screen there, is not the 29th. The 29th would be 2 days, because it's the 27th. One day would be the 28th. So obviously there is a timer included. It's 1 day and so many hours on top, because this will run from Friday at 2 PM ET until Sunday at 2 PM ET. This is going to be really interesting when the clocks change somewhere that weekend or that weekend or that weekend or the end. I don't know when the actual clocks go back. So it's not there. I thought that said October. Well, it does say October. Well, no, it doesn't. It says September. But I think they changed the end of October, so it would be one of the last 3. Is going to start at a different time to when it ends, which is going to be kind of confusing. Hence, ET, not EST, because ET obviously is going to be the same no matter what happens. But you can see over the next 2 months, 3 months, for the rest of August, or for this weekend anyway, until the end of October, they are fluctuating, alternating between double affinity this weekend, then double credits, double affinity, double credits, double affinity, double credits, double affinity, double credits, double affinity, double credits. That is to get people ready for the new war. And the fact that there is so many double credit weekends has me wondering what is going to happen when the new war arrives. Affinity, yes, that is huge. There's a lot of things that I want to get done before the new war comes. And the double affinity, I'm thinking 2 former there, maybe the 3rd one there, with maybe 1 thrown onto a weapon, but I don't have to actually put 1 on a weapon because the only weapon that takes the Umbral mods doesn't need an Umbra format. So the rest of it can be used on lots of other things, but as you can see, every weekend from now until the end of October. That's not just it though. I'm sorry, but that's funny. Oh, that is actually quite funny, because that's the result I get if I go to the quest guide. The rest of it, getting ready for the new war, which I do plan a future video on once we actually know when it is coming. Though this does give a rough estimate that the new war is going to be November, because this is the road to the new war. And I will continue recording this very, very shortly, considering that's just appeared, even though I can't actually find that, really. There it is! After all of that amazement, I do not know which one of these I'm supposed to do first. I'm completely lost on that. But yes, if you go into this and then there is the new war in your codex, has in there these 3. Oh no, mine actually says completed now. One of these, I do believe it was the maker, didn't have completed for the longest of times, but basically you need to get these completed, which means completing, the best way I can put it is the Second Dream, the War Within, You pretty much got to do most of these along the way. The sacrifice, rising tide is a maybe. Not sure about that, but things like Octavia's anthem, Jorda's precept, not really essential. Silver Grove, the sacrifice probably. Hidden message, the ones that are based for frames like Mask of the Revenant, not necessarily, but you're best off just trying to do as many of these, if not all of these, as quickly as you can. You basically have until November to get them done, to get this page to this point, and then you are ready for the War Within. That is what that basically means. It's more the double affinity, and yeah, there is an explanation for this. But that is actually all 6 of them, isn't it? Yes. Health, credit, shields, resource drop, affinity, damage. And then there is the double affinity on top, which technically if you have a double affinity booster for the double affinity weekend, you will get 4 times the affinity. With the credit, it's the same thing. If you have a double credit booster next weekend, when that one happens, you can get 4 times the credits. But for affinity, that works. And then you can go and try and get the blessing from relays, which will give you even more affinity on top of the 4 times affinity. And that is the reason I don't have mag equipped anymore. Because, well, mag was maxed in one 10-minute mission. Which was quick, because she was maxed about 30 seconds into it. And it wasn't a high-level mission. But with that, I think we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.